Hello there. I just finished doing a practice and I was laying in Shavasana and I had such a beautiful image of every beautiful being and soul on this planet that I felt like I needed to record a meditation afterwards. So I would love it if you would join me in this. It's similar to what we did the other day when I started my level 2. But let's go a little bit deeper. It won't be a long meditation, but it's something that you can be doing every single day. All right, so comfortable cross-legged seat. You could be sitting in a chair as well, with sitting bones up to the edge of the chair and feet planted evenly, just so long as you have a nice straight spine. All right, gently easing eyes closed. Right now it feels good to have palms facing down on the knees. And just do a little internal inventory of your body. So a little self-reflection on how you're feeling, what you're holding on to. What is that repetitive loop that you continually are playing in your mind? And I want to give you a visual of your breath, what it actually looks like energetically. This is what I see when I'm in the healing room. And this is what I talked about in my level 2 class I just taught. It actually wasn't a level 2, it was more of just a goodness movement, stretching. But every single breath that you're taking is a spectrum of divine light that moves into the body. And when you think of a spectrum, think of a rainbow of light, right? And if you're not familiar with the chakras, each chakra has a color that goes along with it. So red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, violet. The rainbow. So as you're breathing that divine light in, it's gridding into these energy centers called the chakras. They're nerve plexuses is what the chakras are, and they are in the base of the spine, the belly button, the diaphragm, the heart, the throat, right between the eyebrows and the crown of the head. Red being the first one, going all the way up the rainbow, to violet being the crown of the head. So what I see when I'm teaching class and what I see in the healing room is this extraordinary spectrum of light moving into everyone's body and connecting with their chakras, and then it releases out as a spectrum of light. So if you can visualize what that might look like, spectrum of light, rainbow of light in, and it not only goes down what we would call the chakra pillar, but it goes down the chakra pillar and it expands within your what we would call human form, which is actually just a consolidation of energy anyway. But so I want to give you a visual before we start our breath work so you can imagine what this looks like, and then you can share it and expand on it. So we're starting with palms facing down just because I want you to ground down, and I want you to consider the breath moving in from the crown chakra, the crown of the head. This is your higher soul, that soul information and wisdom moving into the body, reminding the body of its perfection. And then as you exhale, it's moving out through the base of the spine, through the legs, through the feet, into the earth. And then you start from the higher soul again, and you're inhaling, pulling in divine light, divine wisdom, reminding the body again of its beautiful perfection, resetting, and grounding it into the earth. Now, let's start to lengthen the breath a little bit more so you're actually holding the divine light in and allowing it to just travel through the body where it needs to be and expand within the body. And it actually, it's like it collects the clutter and it moves it and it gives it to Mother Earth, and she receives it. And then we start again from the top of the head. What does it feel like? Or what would it feel like if you were to actually listen to that divine wisdom as you were breathing And you pause and you hold the breath, and that's so much like what is happening right now on our planet. We're in a big, fat pause. And there is something so magical about that time. So inhale, pause the breath, the divine light in the body, listen, and release all of the noise that's getting in the way of the divine wisdom. Release it into the earth. Thank you so much, Mother Earth, for taking that from us. And as you're doing this, you may actually feel a sense of release, a sense of relief. You may start to feel a tingling at the crown of the head as it's recognizing, wow, we're lighting up again. What you're doing is you're slowly remembering who you are. You're slowly remembering with every single breath, you're a divine being. How about that? When we just pause and listen, what would our divine being say? The message I'm hearing right now is you are safe. Continue to communicate that to your body. You are safe. You are perfect. You are beautiful. And visualize this spectrum of light moving through and turning every light on in every single cell. And this breath allows you to slowly awaken to your infinite potential. If you think about what a plant does, it's very similar. It takes in the sunlight and it releases out oxygen for us to breathe and pure goodness for us to breathe. What you're doing, you're bringing divine light in and you're releasing out divine love. Pure goodness, pure love in, and then pure love out. And as I said in the very beginning, I had a visual while I was in my Shavasana, and it was every single soul bumping around on this planet right now. And most of us are in a little bit of discomfort right now. But we are all divine, wise souls connecting in a way that we can't even see, but we can feel. And that's the beauty of this pause that we're all going through right now, is that you can actually feel that connection to humanity. And feel that connection to universal love. So if you can translate in every single breath as it's moving down through the body, divine light is divine love. And that light is moving into the body, and it's telling the body and every cell in the body, you are love, you are love, you are love, you are love. You are love and you are loved. And so if you can now just flip your hands so that they're facing up, posture of giving and receiving, you can send that out to everyone. All of us just trying to make our way. Some are scared, some are going into scarcity, some are going into expansion. Everyone is having a different experience in our minds. But in our hearts, it's the same experience. So you have a choice in how you want to look at this current situation. And the first part of that choice is understanding what your choices are and the choices you've made so far. If you're sitting in a space of fear and scarcity, you can feel your energy and your whole body in constriction and pulling in. What if you just opened your palms, even if it's for 15 minutes a day like we're doing right now, and felt the rhythm of the universe, the rhythm of divinity, moving through all of us with every single breath. That is what breath is. It's that connectedness to God, connectedness to Spirit. And it's that beautiful rainbow of light moving through every single one of us at the same time, coming from one source and moving back into that source. It's a melding of you as an individual and you as source, and you as an individual and you as source. There's no separation. If you can shift your focus into that connectedness instead of that separation, the fear dissipates. It has nothing to hold on to. Pure divine source energy, God light in. And breathing it out. Every single soul that you bump into in the grocery store, while we are distancing on the streets, we're all navigating this together. Remember who you are, remember who they are, and know that we're one. Imagine if everyone on the planet remembered that. You're sitting here with me in the pause and breathing that. Is just the beginning of sharing this. And allowing and helping other people to wake up and feel it and know it as well. So let's gently ease our attention into our heart center and feel divine light moving into the heart space, and then feel divine light releasing out. And you're breathing it in and it's becoming even more expansive, and you're breathing it out and it's connecting. It's attracting it in, it's releasing it out. There's this beautiful ebb and flow, giving and receiving. individuality with universality. We are one, we are one, we are one. I am that I am. I am of spirit, spirit is of me. That's expansive. That's pure love. That's pure light. And as you move into your day, or maybe you're ending your day with this meditation, remember that you are the light, you are the love, you are the divinity. You are perfect. And feel free to continue just feeling into that, breathing into that. Or gently allowing the awareness to come back to your body. Hold that light in the heart. And move into your day, or move into a beautiful, peaceful, restful night of sleep. I'm saying this as a messenger of spirit, a messenger of God. I love you all unconditionally. Namaste.